Imagine you're standing in the middle of the dazzling Las Vegas Strip. Before you, the Flamingo's iconic pink neon glow burns bright, an unmistakable symbol of glamour, where legends were born and a high-class vacation was within reach. But that's the picture of the past. Today, that illusion has completely shattered. Instead of praise, thousands of one-star reviews are exposing a harsh reality. Filthy rooms, non-existent customer service, and hidden fee traps just waiting to empty your wallet. So the big question is, what the hell happened to the Flamingo? Is the downfall of an icon that helped define Las Vegas a warning sign for the whole city? In this video, we're going to expose the full secret behind this decline. Could this be the end for a legend? And how much does a night here really cost? The answer will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about Las Vegas. Secret number 1. 3 reasons an icon is crashing. The truth is, the Flamingo's decline isn't just a rumor. It's a reality built on a mountain of problems, clearly documented in countless customer reviews across platforms like Expedia, Reddit, and YouTube throughout 2025. We're going to break down the 3 main reasons its bad reputation has spread so far. Reason number 3, an icon rotting from the inside out. Take the story of Maria, a nurse from Ohio, who shared her experience on a travel forum. After a long flight, she and her family had to wait in line for over an hour at peak time just to check in. When you finally get your room key, which often malfunctions, you open the door to a massive disappointment. Another traveler, calling himself Vegas Veteran, on Reddit wrote, "I was scammed. They promised a renovated Flamingo room with a strip view, but shoved me into an old fab room untouched since the 2020s with a view of a brick wall. Inside, it gets even worse. A longtime housekeeping employee who asked to remain anonymous for fear of being fired shared in a private interview, 'We're trying our best, but we can't work magic when we don't have enough clean towels and supplies. The wallpaper is peeling and the carpets are covered in stains we just can't get out.'" Expedia reviews in December 2025 also noted a haunting smell of cigarette smoke seeping into even the non-smoking rooms. "It feels like we're fighting a losing battle against the old," the employee added. To make the exhaustion worse, elevator delays during peak hours add to the frustration. Although the renovated rooms receive some praise for modern decor and strip views, the negative experiences in the older sections still dominate. The common sentiment on Reddit is "great location, but the rest is outdated," perfectly fitting the rotting from the inside narrative. Reason number 2, the cheap trap that's draining your wallet. On the surface, the Flamingo looks like a bargain. In a city where room rates can hit thousands of dollars, its advertised price of $40 to $80 a night is hard to resist. But this is where the trap snaps shut. Take the case of David, a teacher from Canada who was planning a budget trip. His $60 a night rate seemed like a dream, but at check-in, that dream shattered. He shared, "They tacked on a $50 resort fee per night, plus $23 for parking. Suddenly, my $60 room became over $130 before I even had a drink." The resort fee, a mandatory charge of $45 to $55 plus tax, is supposedly for Wi-Fi and the gym, but it's really just a blatant way to jack up the room price. A morning coffee? $4.50. A hot dog by the pool? $8. This bait and switch strategy can increase your total cost by 50 to 100%. Review aggregators like Booking.com and Agoda are filled with complaints from guests who felt deceived, even while acknowledging the value of the central location. This isn't just about extra fees. This is a fracture in the core promise the Flamingo once made, a glamorous Vegas vacation within reach. The feeling of being nickel and dimed by hidden charges is bad enough. But the insult goes even further when you realize that even one of the most quintessential Vegas experiences has become an expensive disappointment. Reason number 1, a dead-on-arrival experience. If there was one thing that used to define the Flamingo's value, it was its buffet. A bartender who's worked on the Strip for over 20 years, who has seen the Flamingo's highs and lows, told us, "Back in the day, I always recommended the buffet here to customers. It was the best value on the Strip. Now, I wouldn't send my worst enemy there." After the pandemic, the buffet's quality took a nosedive. Recent reviews paint a bleak picture of sad food trays, forgotten under heat lamps, tasting bland. The price went up, but the quality went down. This disappointment isn't just limited to the buffet. It spreads everywhere, from the uninspired food court to the customer service. When a couple complained about a broken air conditioner in the middle of the scorching Vegas summer, they got a shrug from the front desk and a "we'll make a note of it." No apology, no solution. All of this adds up to the biggest problem of all, the collapse of the customer experience. Apathy has become part of the brand. So there we have it, decaying facilities, fee traps, and a hollow customer experience. The picture looks completely bleak. How could a place that once defined Las Vegas fall so far? To understand the tragedy of the present, we have to go back in time. Secret number 2, a golden history, betrayed. The story begins with a bold vision. The Flamingo's casino opened on December 26, 1946, followed by the hotel on March 1st, 1947, making it the oldest continuously operating resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Originally, Billy Wilkerson's project had a budget of just $1 million, but when the notorious gangster Bugsy Siegel took control in 1946, the cost skyrocketed to $6 million. Siegel transformed the Flamingo into a desert oasis, setting a new standard for luxury. It was a revolution: lavish air-conditioned rooms, lush tropical gardens, a magnificent swimming pool, and even live flamingos that inspired its name. This vision attracted celebrities despite initial financial struggles, due to the hotel being incomplete at its grand opening. Siegel's legacy, in partnership with figures like Meyer Lansky, shaped Vegas, even though he was mysteriously assassinated on June 20th, 1947, just 6 months after the casino opened. His vision lived on through multiple ownership changes. The place was once a stage for legends like Judy Garland and Ella Fitzgerald during its golden age. More recently, Donnie and Marie Osmond's incredibly successful 11-year residency, which ended in 2019, revitalized the resort, reinforcing its iconic status. This golden history makes the current situation a bitter betrayal. Its location, once considered remote, is now the heart of the Strip, nestled next to giants like the Bellagio. The irony is deepened by 2,025 reviews condemning peeling wallpaper, foul odors, and maintenance issues in the unrenovated sections, a complete betrayal of Siegel's original lavish blueprint. The symbol of glamour is now known for its decay. The birthplace of the Vegas resort experience now leaves travelers feeling cheated. And that seemed to be the end of the story. The inevitable decline of an aging legend. All the evidence pointed to it. But just as you were about to write the eulogy, something unexpected happened in late 2025. A plot twist no one saw coming. Secret number 3, the unexpected turnaround, a bet on rebirth. Just when the story of the Flamingo's downfall seemed set in stone, a major announcement in late 2025 changed everything. Caesars Entertainment, the Flamingo's parent company, announced a multi-million-dollar overhaul. This was not an admission of defeat. They were betting big on the icon's revival. This overhaul directly targets the core issues that have tarnished the Flamingo's reputation. The complaints about long check-in lines were heard. They are tearing out the outdated front desk to replace it with modern check-in pods, a new lobby bar, and a complete renovation of Bugsy's bar to ease congestion. This is a strategic shift, moving from relying solely on its prime location with 3,460 rooms between the Bellagio and the Link to creating a more premium experience that directly responds to customer feedback on service and maintenance. This wave of investment also brings new dining and entertainment options. Gordon Ramsay Burger, Lisa Vanderpump's Pinky's by Vanderpump, and the Cuban restaurant Havana 1957 all launched or expanded in 2025, directly addressing complaints about declining food quality. The Geo Pool was also upgraded for $20 million, and plans for 2026 include welcoming the artisanal ice cream shop Salt and Straw and a new entertainment venue. These upgrades are part of a more than $100 million wave of investment across Caesars resorts, including improvements to the adults-only pool area and the fitness center. This is clear proof of a strategic transformation. An official Caesars press release even described it as an effort to save the soul of the 1946 icon. They are investing in infrastructure like elevators and housekeeping technology, while also boosting staff training to fix the rotting from the inside image. The goal is to reposition the Flamingo for a higher spending demographic amid fierce competition on the Strip. Initial reviews on Expedia following the announcement have shown improvement, with the location score rising to 9.2 out of 10, demonstrating the potential for this change to pay off. Secret number 4. The verdict. The Flamingo isn't dead, it's in limbo. So what's the final verdict? Is the Flamingo collapsing or on the comeback trail? The answer is more complicated than you think. It's both at the same time. The decline is a proven fact. For years, the Flamingo coasted on its prime central location, with its 3,460 rooms situated between the Bellagio and the Link, without comprehensive upkeep. The proof is in Expedia's 2025 aggregate reviews, with a score of just 7.4 out of 10 and countless Reddit threads. Guests consistently complain about the unrenovated fab rooms, describing peeling wallpaper, stained carpets, and a persistent smell of smoke. The frustration is compounded by waits of up to an hour for check-in during peak times and a mountain of hidden fees. A resort fee of $45 to $55 per night, plus tax, along with parking fees from $18 to $23 per day. However, a simple story of collapse would ignore the strong signs of redemption. On November 24th, 2025, Caesars announced a multi-phase overhaul to celebrate its 80th anniversary in 2026. The plan includes a complete demolition of the main lobby, to be replaced with modern cabin-style check-in areas, a new 20-seat bar with gaming machines, an upgraded VIP area, and a complete renovation of Bugsy's bar with a new design and cocktails. This move follows a series of recent additions like Pinky's by Vanderpump, Gordon Ramsay Burger, and Havana 1957. Add to that the $20 million upgraded Go Pool that launched in May 2025, and 2026 plans that include the arrival of Salt and Straw ice cream and the Category 10 entertainment venue. This makes the Flamingo a risky bet for travelers. Booking a stay in 2026 could mean you're in the middle of an active construction zone with potential disruptions. However, There are already early positive signs, like a Forbes article praising the modern pool complex. Caesars Senior Vice President, Dan Walsh, has emphasized that the goal is to blend heritage with competitiveness, potentially elevating the Flamingo beyond its mid-tier strip resort status. This gamble is a clear attempt to attract a new generation of customers willing to pay a premium for an improved experience. We started by looking into the rumors of a Vegas icon's collapse. We found plenty of evidence for those accusations, from tired rooms and tricky hidden fees, to a buffet once hailed as best value that many now call the worst on the Strip. But then we uncovered a twist. A massive renovation gamble is underway, an attempt to resurrect the Flamingo for a new era. So, should you stay at the Flamingo on your next Vegas trip? The answer is not so simple anymore. If you're planning a trip for late 2026 or beyond, you might get to experience a completely different Flamingo. But is this change too little? Too late? Or is this a chance to witness the comeback of a legend right before your eyes? Now it's your turn. If you had to choose today, which team are you on? Team never going back to the Flamingo, or team giving Flamingo a second chance after the Reno? And if you have stayed at the Flamingo or eaten at the buffet, tell us in 1 to 2 short sentences. What would you rate the experience out of 10? Can the Flamingo find its soul again, or are the glamorous neon lights just hiding a harsher truth? Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be reading all of them. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more real stories from behind the lights of Las Vegas. See you in the next video.